Now, I don't think they're going to be able to do that, but, they're going to hurt small people. They're spreading all over the place. They're in Middle East. They're in Africa. I believe there's some ISIS now in the Philippines. And they're not kidding, folks. They're very serious about what they want to do. They're determined, and they're not afraid to die. Once you're not afraid to die, and you think you're fighting for a cause, and you're going to go to heaven for if you die, have 72 virgins, whatever, they're going full force. You have a little bit of, comeback from countries like Lebanon, not Lebanon, I should say, Jordan, who are trying to do something. I don't know if you heard that but Turkey sent their troops into Syria. Did you hear about that, Mark?
You mean they're finally going to do something about closing their border?
Well, there's no way they could close it. We discussed that. It's like us closing the border.
They don't have the manpower to...
Well, why don't we close our border?
We don't have the manpower.
It's impossible. There's always a loophole. No, but they went in. They took a whole bunch. There's a holy shrine that's in Turkey, that's in Syria, that's been protected by some Syrian troops, and they finally decided to just go in. I don't know how many miles in. They went like 60 miles into Syria and took the shrine back to Turkey. They moved pretty quick. You could see they had pictures of them moving in, and they just wiped everything out. And it looked like they were just wiping everything out in their way. Went to where they got to be and do what they got to do, and they came back. And that's what you need to do, is every surrounding country to, Egypt, not to Egypt, to Syria and Iraq.
Say what they mean. Mean what they say what they mean, and do something.
I mean, it's crazy to have these guys doing whatever they want. As I was just saying when you were gone for a second, I mean, they're in Africa, they're in the Philippines now. There's no qualifications to be ISIS except say I want to be an ISIS. I want to join ISIS. And if you want to hang their flag in the Philippines, you hang their flag and you're part of the ISIS group. They're having no trouble recruiting more and more people. I don't know if you heard about those 3 girls from
right.
What country was that? Europe? And I forgot. England, was it? I don't know.
It might be.
There were 3 girls that went to Turkey, all underage, and Turkey's got a manhunt for them, or woman hunt, whatever. They're trying very hard to find them so they can return them to the parents. I mean, ISIS. This is what they're. What's going to grow them is people like that, young people just coming in.
They don't mind losing a few thousand because they have that many, if not more, that are joining them.
Besides, I don't think they're losing that many. I don't. Who's killing them?
Well, supposedly they are inflicting casualties. The bombings are inflicting casualties.
I don't know how much damage it's doing. It doesn't seem to stop them from moving on. The only thing that seems to be stopping him is the Kurds. Kurdish forces. They seem to be holding
They're
their own.
fierce fighters.
Yeah, but everybody else.
For them,
yeah.
it's their survival.
Yeah. Well, what I basically said, ISIS makes up the best type of soldiers there are. They're vicious. They don't care about dying, and they have a cause. Maybe a crazy cause, but they have a cause. They feel that they're doing the right thing, and they don't mind dying. Death means nothing to them except 72 virgins. So, now what does a female get when she dies? Mark is thinking very hard about that question.
Chippendale dances.
Chippendale dances. Okay. Good enough. Ladies and
Male
gentlemen,
strippers.
we're waiting on you. We're waiting for somebody to call in. We always like to get somebody to call in just to break up the momentum a little bit.
See, we usually do pretty well on Friday because it's the end of a work week. And for the most part, people don't have to get up early and go to work on Saturday.
For some reason, people like to argue about religion.
Well,
We'll discuss a little religion.
it's always a hot topic. I think people are tired of politics and the usual news and ISIS and hearing Republicans argue amongst themselves.
Yeah. All right, so why don't we take a break from it? Let's see whose birthday it is today. Dakota Fanning. She's 21. Emily Blunt is 32. You know these people? Josh Gad, 34. Damon John is 46-year-old.
I don't know. I don't know most of these people, but they don't know me.
Oliver Kirby is 20. Skylar.
Aziz Ansari looks familiar. I think I've seen him in a few things, but
How about Skylar Gray, 29 years old today?
W.E.B. Du Bois.
Mm-hmm. Samara Weaving is 23. Cameron, I don't know too many of these people. Happy birthday anyway, but sorry. We must be a little bit too young for these. Peter Fonda is 75.
That's right.
Howard Jones is 60. Michael Dell, 50 years old.
He's the founder of Dell Computers, isn't he?
Associated, I don't know. Wagner, I have no idea who he is, but he's 59. He's a singer.
Patricia Richardson is looking real good for 64.
What? Sorry about that. Robert Lopez, Ed Jones.
You know who that is?
Who's that?
Ed Deacon Jones, former NFL player.
Football player, yeah. Dylan Ryder is 34. Brad Curry. George Friedrich Handel. Sounds like somebody should be famous. Do you have any idea who he is?
Nope.
If they've got him down from 1685 to 1759, he's got to be pretty famous. Anyway, that's just some people who are celebrating their birthday today. And
for the rest of us, a very merry unbirthday to you.
So, Jeff,
to you.
So we're going to play a little happy birthday music to them. A quick very quick, if I can find it.
Oh, the Beatles.
The Beatles, if I can find them. Yeah, where are they? Guess I'm not going to play the Beatles today.
That's all right. This show may be shorter than we originally planned on, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a second. It's got to be here somewhere. We have an uncopyrighted version of Happy Birthday from the Beatles. Now that's got to be worth listening to. Right, Mark?
Who would complain when you have the Beatles singing Happy Birthday to them?
Exactly. So for all those people who are celebrating their birthday today, this is for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dr. Tinkle. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dr. Tinkle. Happy birthday to you.
Short, sweet, to the point.
Except who are they singing happy birthday to? I guess we're supposed to fill in whoever we want to fill in.
All those people we mentioned.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about when the Beatles recorded it. I don't know who they were. Could not quite make out who they're singing the song to. But it was for somebody. Anyway, I think we're almost getting done with the sort of ISIS out. You know, we talk about them so much. They're doing so much damage.
Sandra Bullock
I
lied?
hope.
What is that? What is that? Sandra Bullock lied? Her secret is out, almost exposed? What is this?
Where's this?
Right in the middle.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
One of my favorite actresses. What kind of lie is this?
Breaking news.
Oh, about facelifts, possibly?
Oh, yeah. She had a little bit of a facelift, huh? Dr. Oz. Look at that.
You know, I wonder how many people know that Dr. Oz is a Muslim. He's not... I don't think he has any plans to join ISIS anytime soon.
Well, yeah, there are 1.2 or 4 billion Muslims in the world, and 30 to 40,000 of them are radical.
Yeah.
It's a very small amount.
Now, but are they radicalized terrorists? You know, are we going to get caught up with a game of semantics here?
The leader. The leader says he's a. What did they call Uman? What did they call those guys?
An imam?
Imam. Isn't the leader an imam?
Well, he's their religious leader. He's like a rabbi or a priest or a reverend.
Or an imam. Is that what an imam is? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what an imam is. He's the head of the mosque.
So he's the leader, and he believes that what he's doing is right, I guess. Either that or he just wants to make a whole bunch of money. And I mean, this is the richest, by far, the richest terrorist organization has ever been in the world. By far. And this is in the news, by the way, so, you know, it's...
Yeah, they're bringing in more money than the Republican and Democratic Party.
Yeah, they're very rich.
It's called conquer a people and raid their banks. That's what it is.
And they sell that oil. You know, people buy their oil. Everybody denounces them, but...
Look at those 70-year-old grandmas, before and after.
Yeah.
Breaking this facelift.
So I guess that's what they're saying. I don't want to